Buon pomeriggio, welcome to Clelia's Cucina Italiana. Today we'll be doing two pasta dishes that can be served at room temperature or cold, and I thought it'd be great for this time of year when everybody has cookouts and they want to bring a dish over. So we're going to start with one. I'm going to put the pasta in. The water is, salted water is boiling. Okay, and this is the kind of pasta that you can have the pasta cooking while you prepare the topping. Okay, so we're gonna put in the pasta. The water is boiling. Okay, this recipe is good for a pound, but since I have two recipes, I'm just gonna split it and serve both with the same pasta. Okay. All right, here we go. The first one, it involves red peppers, capers, garlic, 2 anchovies. I don't go anchovies because you won't even know the difference once they're in, but they give it a real nice piquant flavor. So you really should use just two of them, the flat anchovies. So we're gonna start doing this with the pesto. We're gonna mash them up, and I don't like to put this in the blender because I like the consistency that it gives with the pesto. So I put 2 anchovy fillets, 1 small clove of garlic, chopped, okay, and about a couple tablespoons of capers, the kind that are in water, okay, and rinsed. You rinse them. Okay, I'm just gonna put a couple. Like that. And here we go. See, this is all of them, and then I'll show you what they look like once we're done. It's gonna be almost like a paste. This is the way we always used to do the pesto, with the basil and the garlic and the nuts. It was done in one of these before the blenders of food processors. And some people in Italy still do it this way because they like the consistency that this gives, that a blender or a food processor usually doesn't give. It's too pasty sometimes. And if you want to leave things a little bit more coarse, this is the way to go. But everybody's busy, and the blender and the food processor comes in handy too a lot of times. Okay, see, this doesn't take too long. Great. See, I'm just gonna show you what it looks like when we get through with this. And it's nice because it gives, it leaves little bits. Not the garlic. The garlic is gonna be really mashed, and with the hot water, you won't feel it. It won't taste bad like. Okay. See, that didn't take long at all. I want to show you what it looks like. Get a close-up of this. See, it looks like paste, but it's a little bit more coarse than it would be if it came out of a blender. And this is the way we want it. Okay? And you can do it a little bit more if you want. But this is good enough. Okay, so we have that done. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to put a couple tablespoons of oil, 2 or 3, just a little. This is so easy, this pasta, that you won't believe. Both recipes are really, really easy. And what I did, I like to mix a little yellow and red peppers. Cut very, very thin, so it gives some nice color and flavor. And the way to do this, it's just very easy. I mean, I really don't even have to show you, but these have been washed. And you just, take out this white stuff and the seeds, and just, slice it like this. Very thin, like that. So you get the idea. And you do the same with the yellow. All right? So we have here some nice extra virgin olive oil. Check the pasta here. Make sure we don't overcook it. I don't care what the box tells you. I always like to try it. No, this isn't done. I can just tell by holding it. Okay, the oil is hot, so we're just gonna put the peppers. And we're gonna saute them very quickly because we don't want them to be really wilted. We want them to stay nice and fresh. And, you know, leave them with a little crunch. Okay, that. And to that we add a little bit of salt, as much as you like. And some freshly ground black pepper, as much as you like. But you really should put some because it gives it a nice flavor. That's that. And these are the ingredients. Now, is this easy or what? Okay, they're just going to saute nice and quick. Then, when the pasta is cooked, we will just mix this while the pasta is still hot in it, let it cool off a little bit, and then we add the peppers, and at the end we add the mozzarella because we want the mozzarella to stay a little bit whole, not really melt that much, so you see the little pieces of mozzarella. Okay? So, let's just get on with this quickly. Quick, quick, quick. And like I said, this amount can be served for 1 pound. Or, you know, you can put a little bit more pepper, you know, if you want. A few more peppers, like put 3. Or you can add a little bit more mozzarella. I mean, you know, you just do whatever you like. I'm giving you the basics. Now you take it and you can do it to your liking. Okay? Okay, let's see how that pasta's doing. I think it's still a little bit hard, but I'm gonna try it. No, not quite. A little bit more. Okay, the other one, the other pasta I'm gonna do, and you know, also I wanted to mention, leave this on high so it gets nice and sauteed. I mean, so because peppers tend to leave a little bit of water when you fry them, so by keeping it high, you get them to you know, to stir fry kind of, and stay nice and crunchy. That's the whole idea. When you have like a pasta that you serve cold or room temperature, you want things to stay more crunchy. Now this is just about done, really. You can shut that off. And we can, well, that's it. We can, while the pasta is cooking, we can just do some basil we're gonna put on top. Just wanna wipe this off. Some nice basil. Oh, I love basil. It gives everything really nice flavor, and it gives such a nice spring flavor to things. And you can do this coarse, I mean, you know, or you can even tear it. I mean, you know, whatever you want. Like I said, you know, it doesn't. This isn't from my garden yet. I have some growing in a pot, and we'll see what happens. So I had to buy this. It's a little bit too early to get nice and big. This is a good weekend now to plant things. Plant all your herbs because they are just so great to have around your garden or around your deck whenever you need some, you just go there and get a few leaves or a few bunches, and oh, I just love it. Just adds so much to many dishes, you know, fresh herbs. That's so different from the dry. Unfortunately, sometimes we have to use the dry. But you know, now, I mean, almost all year round you can get fresh herbs. Okay, this looks good. I think the pasta is done. Still gonna try it. It's al dente, but it's good. Okay. Okay. We'll put it in here. I want to burn myself. I'm going to put it right in here. Now, while the pasta is still hot, now we add, I'm going to bring it here so you can see. We add this stuff here, this mixture of anchovies, garlic, and capers, okay? So the heat of the pasta will make everything melt really nice together. I think you're gonna like this, and do use the anchovy, even though you think you're not gonna like them. At least try it once. Okay. Okay. Now, we're just gonna mix this really, really nice. Now, like I said, this is really enough for a pound of pasta, so. Oh, it smells really nice and tangy. Very, very nice. See, mix. See, all this is melted right in. See, you can hardly tell. See that? But, oh boy, it tastes the flavor. I mean, I can just smell it. It's really great. Also, I like to add a little freshly ground black pepper with this. As much as you want. You can see I really like a lot. It goes really nice with this. And make sure it's freshly ground. Okay, I'm going to get a dish to serve this in. Now, I'm going to put this right here in the peppers. Put the whole thing. See how nice the little bits of capers? You can't even see the anchovies anymore. They're completely melted. And so is the garlic, so don't worry about that, okay? Now here we go. Mix everything together. Get these beautiful colors. Okay, we put it right here. Now, was this easy or what? See, I wasn't kidding when I said, well, the pasta is boiling, everything can be ready. Now, to that, we're gonna add the mozzarella, as much as you want, like I said. Okay, see how that does. Smells so good, really. And we can put a little more, because you want to be able to see the little chunks of mozzarella. Okay. Like that. And I think the red and the yellow look really, really nice. Okay, to that I'm gonna grate a little bit of Parmesan cheese. I mean, that's optional if you want to. Either Parmesan or Romano, whatever you like. I like Parmesan in this particular recipe. Okay, just grate a little cheese. Always goes good. Parmesan makes everything taste better. Not too much, and then you can pass some around, you know, at the table. Like that. And some nice freshly cut basil to give more color. And how nice is this? Look at the beautiful colors. And if you want, you can add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil right on top. You know, a couple of rounds. And here we go. Pasta per l'estate. Pasta for the summer. Now I'm gonna clean this up and come right back and do the next recipe. Okay, don't go away because this is just as good. And we are back, and now I'm going to show you the next pasta dish. In the next pasta dish, we're gonna use these shredded carrots, mushrooms, and the tips of asparagus, mostly like that. And this is a bunch, like, and I use most of the whole bunch. Mostly tips, I just use a few little pieces. And trying to get the ones that are very, very thin, okay? So we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna put in about 4 or 5 tablespoons of olive oil. Put in the carrots. We wanna saute everything. Like that. And then, like, you know, we start with the ones that are a little bit tougher to cook. We start with the carrots, and then, like I said, this is a summer dish, so you don't want to cook things to death. You want to leave them crunchy. Now we put the asparagus tips. And see all the colors right now? I mean, these are beautiful colors. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add a little garlic clove. That always makes things taste better, I think. Just chop a little garlic clove. Just chop it right in or slice it very thin, whatever you want to do. Like so. One clove, medium or small, it doesn't really make too much difference. So. And no, this is all, everything is very quickly. Like I said, just like before, you know, the pasta, you while the pasta is cooking, you can do this. Okay. And keep this on high because we want everything to not to get soft. We want everything to stay nice and crunchy. Here we go. Oh, I just love these spring-looking colors. orange and green. I mean, it's so nice. Now we can add the mushrooms. I wanted to do that first because the mushroom tend to throw a little bit of water. And if you put the mushroom first and then those don't have a chance to get crunchy. Okay? So there's always a reason for something, right? And I'm not putting any salt yet until the end because the salt kind of wilts things. And with this, you want to add quite a bit of oil because that's what you need, for it's almost like a little sauce for it. So 7 or 8 tablespoons, I guess. Give and take a couple. Oops. Okay. Now we're going to put a little pepper. Freshly ground. Like so. See, this is already getting done. Really nice. I'm just going to try one and see if it's nice. Just a couple more minutes and it's done. All right. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt, and you add salt to your taste. And you always taste it and make sure that it's salted and peppered the way you like it. Delicious. Really, really good. And we are not even done. Wait until you see what else we do. Just gonna lower this in here a little bit. Okay, we're gonna put that right in. Beautiful. Can you see how beautiful this looks? All the nice colors here. Oops. That was trying to get away. Okay, this is all done, believe it or not. We're going to give it a little Parmesan cheese. Okay. All set. And we have our other dish ready. Now with this we can put a little parsley and also a little basil. That goes good with everything. And a little parsley, just cut coarsely. And we are not done yet. One more ingredient we're going to put in here. Just want to try this. Really good. Okay, we have some goat cheese. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of that. And we're gonna add it in like little morsels, like that. That doesn't crumble too good. And you know what? I'm gonna crumble it in here. And the gas is off, so I'm just putting this together. Well, and the goat cheese, you know, you can use 6 to 11 ounces. They come in a package, as much as you want, really. And it really gives a nice tangy flavor. I don't know if you had the goat cheese before, but it's really, really tasty. We use everything here. Rinse my hands. Be able to see the goat cheese here. And again, I think I'm gonna put in a serving dish. Now, how easy is this and delicious? Now this is really a nice dish to bring. You can have this, I mean, it doesn't really have to be cold. You can serve this at, you know, bring it at room temperature if you bring it anywhere, or serve it at room temperature. Or hot, I mean, you know. But since it's summer, it's nice to have things a little bit cool. Now, how nice is this? Oh, delicious. What can I say? It's just good. My own invention. You're not gonna find this in any restaurant because they don't know about it. It's mine. Okay, here. Un'altra pasta d'estate, another dish for pasta for the summer. And I'm going to get a little dish here and try some to let you know just how good it is. Get a little bit of this. Oops. I'm gonna make a mess here. Just want to let you know how good this is. It is so nice and crunchy. You know, the vegetables are just so delicious. And the anchovy, you can hardly tell. I mean, it's there. You know there's something there, a little bit of flavor, but it doesn't really taste fishy. I'm gonna taste a little of this. Delicioso. I hope you're gonna try this for this summer. They are two nice, easy dishes, like I said, and they really are delicious. And they look pretty nice, I think, don't you? I hope so. Until next time, this is Clelia. Buon appetito e arrivederci alla prossima volta, and have a nice summer with these two beautiful dishes. Ciao!